Hello again, it's Marxist, and I'm back with another demo review. This time it's an ESEA-O Medic, also again on Badlands. It's Mr. Owl. I will make a note that this demo is going to be quite long, so my apologies if I don't go through the whole thing, but it's going to be an hour ish, so I may just do parts of it. It depends on what I see. So we will get started here. It's an STV also. And Mr. Owl's playing Red Medic. Do know Short Bus has been around for a while. Don't really recognize anybody else. So my apologies. But we'll get going here. Oh, I apparently know some other people too. Maybe former UGC players or current UGC players. So that's pretty standard. Nice heal order from Medic. You're gonna walk up the valley, get to your demo. Good. So this is all fine right here. Heal your scout. Hopefully we won't be seeing from him again, and you die. So my assumption there as to what happened is your passive scout there should peek down into the valley and see what they're doing down there, because it seemed like you guys weren't very aware of the fact that they were coming off of your house, and that's what went wrong. Because if you know they're doing that, then your demo needs to shift his focus off of their demo to start and do some defensive sticking, or your pocket needs to change its positioning. But yeah, at the start there, I mean, you did things right. So now we're holding last. You should just focus on building, really. I mean, what you're going to end up doing here as med is when they push in, you're going to just need to rotate sides, and you get a scout, so that's not really a big deal. Their pop comes out really early. You need to get set. Oh. I would have liked to see you rotate there to the left side where your heavy is right now, because he's going to be a pretty big deal. Oh, you got Uber. Wow. Clutch plays. You didn't need to pop there, though. I mean, it's too late for your team to push, really, but had you been in a better, a little bit more where you could have had Uber. In the end, you'll end up having Uber advantage anyways, so it's not a huge deal. You gotta just focus on building right now. You'll be okay. I don't mind playing off of the stairwell, but you do, especially after an engagement like this, you do need to check the bottom of the stairs more than you are right now, because I don't think you've looked yet. And if one of those guys went spy, you would be super dead right now. Alright, so you got your Uber. That's good. Also, typically, this is a lot of people to be on the right side with you, because they're going to try to pop you, and it's a lot of people that could end up dying as a result. So that's a fine play, and we'll probably see something coming out of this. So we'll see if they opt for spy or sniper. So like on these last holds, I'd like to see your demo not be around here and be on the other side. And I would like to see you looking more behind yourself. They chose for heavy, so you're still okay, but like on last, it behooves you to check your back often. Because you don't, and right here, you're walking around constantly, like moving is alright, but you're constantly putting yourself in view of those boxes in the bottom in main, the yellow boxes. We'll see them again shortly. Now you're checking behind. But see, you're putting yourself in full view of those boxes with your spamming your movement keys. And if there's a guy down there, he's going to body shot you and you're going to die. They're just taking literally forever. So it's wise of your team to start doing this stuff. So I would encourage you, you know, it's alright to jiggle, do the MGE jiggle or something with your movement. But you're moving around so much that it's putting you in view of areas you don't want to go into. Now see, this is why you can't have a bunch of people over here on your right side, because you had to flash your Uber and they did not. And it resulted in lots of people getting very hurt.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
That didn't need to be. You also could have locked out the left side more effectively. Their demo's a respawner, I presume? So you're only sending the one scout out. It is incredibly unlikely that he will be able to do this. If it had been your soldier and your scout, then maybe. But all they would have done there was try to buy time for your team to get out to Spire. Now they know you didn't. They know that you died and their med died, so it's another reset. So you're gonna get a lot of me talking about last here. And depending on, okay, they've gone for a sniper, so this is where the thing I talked about walking around as much may come in to punish you. You also don't need your scout to build the way that he is built. Like, the margin from 80 to 100 is so small. You don't really need to have him build for that. That's when you can start passing out your buffs, and just the act of buffing up people is going to get you the rest of the way. Because you know, and the other meds should know, that once you're getting close to your Uber, they're going to be close to their Uber. And you're also in full view of the sniper now, which is why I don't like dropping down. Nobody protected the point. Alright, you're gonna opt for house. Pocket's a little too fast. So, I should point out right away, I didn't see what happened in the early stage of this mid, but this is terrible. Like, if your demo's gonna fall back somewhere for protection, it should not be choke. It should be the house. Because he just can't do anything back here, you know? So have him go over towards the house. Plus, it puts you in choke, and it's really easy for you or the demo both to die in choke. So if you're gonna hide somewhere, hide more towards the right side there instead of back here. Because you're always gonna have pipes coming in, you're always gonna be mildly to moderately trapped in choke. And you can't see very much, which is why you walked into that rocket. This is a good non-Ubered push. The problem is that you're not being aggressive enough, and also nobody watched your back, so had they tried to flank you, you would die. Yeah. Luckily you pulled back just in time before they realized the error of their ways and attempt to flank you. I'd like to see you guys playing a lot more passively, because if they had themselves together, they would have pushed you when you were 2 down.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
I also don't like that your soldier separated from you, because you're unable to build off the demo here. And you should have kept building, basically, up till, like, when you hit 80. You've got Uber, but it's not substantial enough, unless they're just in weird... I don't know where they have gone or what they're doing. But whatever it is, it was very foolish of them to do. You're gonna have to pop, yeah.
Time has been added.
I mean, you guys just didn't have enough of your team with you. I don't know what they're doing per se, but you made the right decision. You held it until it was reasonable. Your pocket got a little too far away from you, which shouldn't have happened. Yeah, backing on up the stairs, which was your first response there, was probably the best thing you could have done in that situation. So it was kind of a weird round, but you guys win, so... Yeah, that's about as good of a heal order as you can do. We're gonna go house again. I'd like to see your pockets stop equalizing sooner. Your demo died immediately. This mid is over. You need to get out.
Time has been added.
Yeah. Oh, you're a crossbower. Cool.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Also don't like that escape route. I know your team probably said, hey, we're at last, blah, 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 blah. But going upper lobby is bad because if a scout is going to get into your last, typically the way they're going to do it is to go Pride Rock to Spire to Bats. And so they're going to cross you there if they come. Their medic drops to a pipe, so life is good. You guys can try to push out on this. They're only 2 up. You need to go. You need to have been going. Yeah, there we go.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Hopefully your pocket here doesn't jump the spire. Good, good, good. So short bus, well done, short bus. Now you've got Uber advantage, so you're ready to go. Just pop. Oh, well. Okay, he out DMs him. Now, the reason I was saying pop a little bit earlier is because short bus has to jump that combo now, and he has 180 health when he made that jump. And that didn't need to be... I didn't see that scout, I guess. You can still push mid. Oh, an additional scout. So yeah, had you popped earlier there, short bus would have had more health to do the job that he needed to do. So, like, my rule of thumb is if your pocket ever reaches 150 and there's one person shooting at him, then it's time where you have to ask yourself if you should pop or not. And in that case, where you pretty much had to get their medic, it would have been best for you to pop early. Especially since you were pushing into a demo man and you never really know what he's got up his sleeve. Now you've not got mid, so this is pretty aggressive. Try to heal the demo quickly. He's over there and they are not your friend. Yeah, Grey Bridge is bad because the ground is so flat. I've seen a lot of open teams over this season putting their meta combo on Grey Bridge, and I absolutely despise it. as a medic main, that seems totally unreasonable because it's so easy to hit long distance splash. Alright, so they're 2 down. Even though they've got Uber, they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Yeah. So that's good, but your team isn't on Spire. Like, so far everything from on your end of the bargain has been fine. But your team is on Spire much too slowly. If anything, you want them to pop their Uber over the fact that they need to block the Spire, as opposed to you exchanging Uber with them down there. Because you had a 2-man advantage. So ultimately, the only thing they could have done there was pop your Uber, and you did it for them. All you have to do is pressure the point, and then they have to decide, with our 3 combat classes, are we going to waste some of them on jumping the Spire? And if they decide to do that, then they cede their Uber, and you don't have to pop yours. Okay, so you know they have a gun and they've got Uber advantage as well. And a sniper. So they've, it's a little unorthodox, but so they've got both of your guys. You're probably going to be hearing from them soon. Also, this is another time where you're jiggling around. It's putting you in view of a sniper. Like, he's going to come out of main if he comes. And he can maybe barely, maybe he just barely could see the left of your leg or something. And that's all it takes. Now, on the bright side, they chose to run an NG. They could have pushed out with that, had it not been an NG. But now you're going to have to run suicides. Okay, you went ahead and got someone on heavy already, so that's good.
Thanks, Doc.
You are a great doctor.
Yeah, you pretty much had to do that. And your pocket didn't check for traps because he was too distracted by the sniper. They've not had to pop their Uber yet, so this is a complete and utter wash. Your heavy was healed. Theirs was not. You maybe... Oh, you escaped.
Alert. The control point is being
No, 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 no. You needed to just run out. So what ought to have happened there, as far as from a team perspective, is that you use your pocket to pop their Uber... Short bus should have checked for trap. Even regardless of the sniper. Just spam at him a bit and make him run away. He can't quick scope kill you. Then, well, the pocket anyways. And you use your Uber to get their Uber out, and then you drag your demo in from someplace where the gun is going to be shooting at your Ubered pocket and not the demo. You kill the gun, and then proceed on with your last push. They're med's dead, so you guys should really be pushing on them. There you go. So you get another pick, which is a demo, which is even better. You and your pocket should be moving to trash right now. So this is real dangerous where you are right now. I absolutely hate being on Grey Bridge for any longer than 2 to 3 seconds. But luckily you get away with it. And you have super premium Uber advantage and also quite a bit of numbers advantage. Except for you just gave them a pick for whatever reason I do not know. They have numbers advantage that you also know that they've got a pyro. With that, you should Uber your scouts to kill the pyro because it's easy for a scout to kill a pyro. Just a rule of thumb. Now see, in your waiting for this other player to get back, they're going to have Uber when you push. And so your window has gone. Alright, you're going to Uber in now, but see, it's too late. You still get your pick, and you're still going to get the Uber out of him. Somebody needs to get on the point. Good, good. Somebody did get on the point.
The control point is being captured.
There you go. Now, if you had a demo, that's when he would have killed everyone. But your demo died too early. And now this is another last push that will never happen. Yep. It's like the opening part of that, as far as a team perspective, was fine. Like you guys should have moved a lot more quickly off of that. But you did everything exactly as you should in the opening, as far as the actual mechanics of what you did there. Should have pushed earlier, but for whatever reason your demo died, and that's mucho unfortunate. Because he wasn't able to kill everyone that got baited to the point by the scout that got on it. Ideally, what'll happen is that either that scout that got Ubered or your pocket will be the one that baits the point, and the other scout will be in charge of protecting your demo, who will come out of main.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, see this? They're all around you. The reason I don't like Grey Bridge is because it's so easy to get flanked. You're exposing your left and right flank, and of course in front of you, and you can't see very well in front of you. Alright, you save your demo. He should just stick the
Control
point.
is being contested.
So, what your demo ought to have done there was once he made it to the point, he should have just stickied the entire ground in front of him. And that might have given him, since he's a pain trainer, it would have given him an opportunity to cap. It probably still wouldn't have worked, but it was better than trying to pipe people.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So now they've got uber advantage. Now, one thing that I personally am a proponent of is while they were attempting to cap the spire, they were kind of not close